Sometimes the stories just write themselves. Hylion reached its 52-week low today, which means it reached its all-time low today. $1.86. Man, now Hylion is a stock that I value to cover all the way until it succeeds or it fails. It's a stock that I used to cheerlead for back in 2021. I slowly began disliking the company, and I don't know, I just sort of lost, I stopped trusting the company. And I sold it back at the end of 2021 at $7.45. And in hindsight, that was a very, very fortunate move. But I always had hope for Hylion to see where it was going to go in the future. And the company itself has been shaping up. It's been shaping up pretty well. I mean, if you take a look at these last earnings, it's 1.1 million in revenue in a quarter, up massively from the year before. Like, it's getting better. And the company itself is showing signs of improving. The hybrids are selling. The ERX is coming along. No further delays. So, I mean, in my opinion, I mean, the massive downturn, and we're talking a massive downturn. Like, they've had like 8% losses by the day, 7% losses, 5% losses, just loss after loss. Now, the massive downturn doesn't seem to be anything related to the company itself. Like, I've taken a look through news, just Google News. I took a look through its Twitter. Nothing of note, just, talk about the company and stuff like that. Nothing struck me as anything that would strike me as a failure of the company itself. It just seems to be facing the economic headwinds. I mean, the market has been absolutely tearing apart stocks like Hylion and Gevo, pretty much companies that haven't quite made it yet. Anything that might rely on, I would say, raising cash in the future or capital in the future, they've been getting absolutely destroyed in this economy, and it will probably continue. Now, stock prices shouldn't matter in the short term until the stock drops below $1. And given the trend that Hylion is facing, we have to consider that possibility. Like, Hylion may hit $1 and may go below it before it gets any better. We have to consider that. And if that happens, Hylion, well, it probably won't delist. The worst that will probably happen reasonably is the stock will do a reverse split. So given all that, should you be worried about Hylion? Well, let's take a look at the analyst estimates. They have Hylion going from, in this year, 2.11 million, which is pretty good. Like, Hylion is doing pretty well revenue-wise, from 2.11 million to 15.1 million. And that is phenomenal. That will be a huge increase. I don't know what that's going to do to the stock price, but if Hylion meets this, like, it's going to look really, really good. Now, to put things in perspective, back to reality, where is it? This is the first earnings in which Hylion has beat revenue. On all the others, Hylion has missed. And before this, before the end of 2021, Hylion didn't even have revenue. So we'll have to take the analyst estimates, with a grain of salt. Now, if Hylion starts building a reputation of beating or meeting earnings, fair enough. We can start to believe these. And one thing, now this isn't gospel or anything to, bet the farm on, but if you take a look at the EPS trend, if you see the trend revising upwards, I mean, generally speaking, it's usually an optimistic sign for the stock. Now, again, you can't take that as gospel, but it's a good sign. So if you believe that Hylion is going to beat these earnings and continue growing like analysts say they are, then, I mean, these stock prices are just looking better and better. However, if you don't think that, or if you don't think Hylion has a lasting future, then I guess it doesn't matter. Now, as far as my opinions on Hylion, as they are right now, with the stock price and everything like that, my opinion right now is the same opinion it's been 3 months ago as the same opinion it's been 6 months ago. Things are going really, really well for Hylion so far, but I need to see the ERX come out, and I need to see it sell well before I start caring about buying Hylion again. If the ERX comes out on time and sells well, hey, fair enough. Yeah, I might consider it. Now, you might tell me, Won't the stock price be up massively when that happens? Yeah, but I sold Hylion at $7.50, and my cost basis at the time was $11 or $12. So I think I'll be okay. I think I got time. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.